I watched The Materialist, so here are my thoughts. This was a movie I was looking forward to simply because of the Pedro Pascal of it all. I'm not a huge fan of Dakota Johnson. Her dry, aloof sense of acting is not very entertaining to me. So I was definitely going into this film expecting to see two men fighting over a dry piece of toast and hoping that this movie was going to make an interesting character to kind of develop why these two men would want to be with her and would be vying for her attention. And honestly, the film didn't do much to make me like her. And I think the film thinks it's smart by making her unlikable, but having her be aware of the fact that she's unlikable so that they can kind of get away with having an unlikable protagonist. And hey, I am not somebody who has to love the person I'm following. I think sometimes it's more interesting when we don't like this person. But when you do that, you have to embrace it. With an unlikable protagonist, we can maybe grow to like them through the arc that they go through in the film. It's just the way she talks about her clients as a matchmaker. She kind of calls them pathetic and in the same breath says, "Oh, I'm terrible for saying that or thinking that." She shames her boyfriend in the street for not having enough money to take her to a nice dinner, and in the same breath says, "I'm a terrible person for thinking that or saying that." So they honestly did not know what to do with this character. I actually read a pretty solid article from a matchmaker on her thoughts on this film in terms of the matchmaking aspects and how realistic or accurate this film portrayed those things. And she gave it a pretty low score on that front. Her holding these very personal conversational interviews with her clients in a public setting. How she handles a particularly difficult situation in the film is also not handled very well or accurately to what would really happen. So she ended up just feeling like a scammer and a snake oil salesman in terms of how she's pitching these matches and talking to these people and talking about these people and offering her services. But yet that's the thing that gets Pedro Pascal's attention when he sees her kind of doing this reverse psychology to a bunch of women who now are excited to have her services. I don't think there's enough on either side to justify why these men feel the way they feel about her. And even the resolution we come to when a decision is made in terms of which guy, that is not really well handled either. It kind of just fizzles out on one side in a very kind of awkward, clunky way. So we don't leave feeling satisfied with the ultimate choice by the end of the film. This movie felt like it was trying to be a 90s, early 2000s rom-com with something to say. How I guess we only view potential partners as numbers or as math or as a checked box. But not even that felt really smart or hammering home a really relatable through line. It all felt very surface level. So overall, I did not enjoy this film. They didn't make me care about this girl we're following. They didn't make me understand why these men wanted to be with her. And it was a pretty poor execution of this kind of theme that they were going for of how we view relationships and future partners. But if you saw The Materialists, let me know what you think.